Hello, beloved, and welcome to your reading. As usual, we always dive deep to see the messages that you need to know right now and anything else that you are currently not seeing at this moment in time. The first card that came up for you, this card came up earlier as well, so it is interesting that it is coming up again. The divine is wanting you to understand that it is time to stand in your power. It is time to stand in your truth and to make that divine connection, because the divine wants you to understand that it is important to have an energy of discipline, making sure that you're connecting to divine mysteries, making sure that you're connecting to your guides, to your ancestors, because in making that connection, they will be giving you those divine mysteries. They'll be revealing important information to you. So whatever it is that you're currently experiencing, whatever it is that you're currently going through, making this connection is important, because once you've received those divine truths, you'll be able to know who you are, you'll be able to know what you stand for, and you'll be able to move forward. Okay, let's have a look to see what else is coming up for you. You're receiving the energies of love, acceptance, and romance. Let's speak about this. Okay, we've already seen the different chakras that are here, and you're coming into the energies of that heart chakra, love. First of all, let's talk about the energies of love as I am receiving these messages, The divine is saying that first of all, it is important to get clear on loving yourself first. Whether you're in a relationship, whether you want a relationship, whatever phase of life that you're in, the divine is saying that people could be mistreating you, people could be coming at you at all types of disrespectful ways. This is because you are allowing it at some level. Remember, we spoke about working through the different chakras that are here. So the divine is saying that sometimes we create blockages for ourselves. There just could be a blockage, especially in the heart area, especially in how people present themselves to you. So it is important for you to sit down and face your fears around relationships, around love, friendships, around people, and also around how you show up and love yourself. So as I'm receiving this message, this energy of love, first of all, is all about you. Because when you are standing in your power, remember, when you're standing in your truth, you do not allow people to be coming at you at any type of disrespectful ways. In fact, correction from the guides. The guides are saying that people will not come at you with any type of disrespectful type of energies. Why? Because they will already know that they cannot approach you like that. They'll already sense that you are divine, you are sovereign, and you are standing in your power, and they will just back off. Okay, have you ever noticed, like, when you're having a bad day and you're just not having a good time, you bump into other people who are just angry, miserable, who are wanting to start a fight, who are just wanting to bring the vibration down? When you are vibrating at your highest level, these people will not be in your experiences because they don't belong in the vibration, so they cannot come and bother you. There's a sense that is here of you repelling. Can you see these energies that are going out? Repelling any type of energy that is low vibrational. The divine is saying that it's not that you won't experience challenges. It's not that you won't experience rude people. Let's clarify. Because the divine is saying to you, as you're loving it yourself, as you're repelling any type of negative energies that are below you, yes, you will get challenged. Because understand that sometimes we feel that we have healed, sometimes we feel that we've done all the work that we need to do, until we get challenged, until someone steps up to us, and now we get triggered, and now we are back down to our root chakra or whatever chakra that is not quite spinning fully or functioning in the right way. So understand that the devil, Satan, whatever energies that you want to put a label on those negative energies that come your way, Satan will come and he will send people to challenge you, very well knowing that you are powerful, you've been doing the work. But it is like almost like a test. Let's see if you can pass the test. But the majority of the times, you will not be experiencing low vibrational people. You'll be experiencing people who are similar to you. The conversations will be flowing. So in the morning, the divine is saying to you that this is important. So please do pay attention. in the morning, set your vibrational intentions, set your vibrational imprint for the day, the types of people that you want to bring into your experience, the type of situations that you want flowing towards you. Your heart is full, your heart is wide opened, because the love the heart brings these experiences to us. Invite the magical moments that are going to strengthen your faith, and bless the people who could come to you to challenge and test you, because you're knowing that these people are the ones who show you where you are still needing some work. But like I said, the majority of the times, low vibrational people will not even step up to you like that, because they cannot see you, they cannot sense you, they are not vibrating at a similar level. You are not a magnetic pull. You are not a magnetic or energetic match for these people. But remember, challenges happen. Challenges are important because they mirror and they show us where we still need some work. So I was just really told to clarify that message to you, because once you've stepped into the energy of accepting yourself, accepting where you still need to do some work, because everyone is always going to be working on something. You are not going to be existing on this planet if you're 100% healed, if you're 100%. No, you're just going to have that moment of enlightenment. You turn into a light and you exit this existence, this experience. Okay, so as long as you're having a human experience, there's always going to be challenges. There's always going to be something you're learning. There's always going to be some tests that are coming. But the divine is saying, love yourself, accept your flaws, work on anything that you need to work on. And then if you're wanting romance, if you're wanting outside love, can you see that comes last? That comes at the end, because you are now not needing anyone else to give you the things that you thought you needed, because you're powerful in your own being. You're powerful and very comfortable being alone. You're accepting your limitations, where you're needing to, what you need to work on. And at the same time, yes, of course, you're calling in love, because what is the purpose of life if there's no love? What is the purpose of life if you're not loving on something? So the romance that is here, the divine is saying that for some of you, you are in relationships, you're going to be seeing those relationships getting the healing that they need, so that both partners are vibrating at a similar level. And for some of you, they just could be an energetic mismatch with someone that you've been married to for a long time, with someone that you've been dating, but because they're not doing their own work, and now you are not energetic matches anymore. Your magnets are not aligning anymore. So remember, when we speak about letting go, it's not because you don't love that person anymore, but it's just understanding that sometimes you are not an energetic match anymore, because you cannot do the work for someone else. They have to do the work for themselves. This is a really deep reading that the divine wanted to give to you, because there's just a sense that is here of liberation. The divine literally wants to liberate you, because right now we are moving on to that ascending type of energy. Remember 2020, everyone was talking about ascending, the 5D and all these things. And now as things have shifted forward, if we've moved forward, everyone has just fallen back to their usual selves, or at least the majority of people. But for you, it is different, because the divine is saying that for some of you, you are earth angels, you are light workers, whatever label that you want to put on that. You want to heal people, you're healers, you're seers. And it is time for you to step into your power. And as you do that, your heart has to be vibrating like this, because this is literally how you're going to be able to heal people. This is how you're going to be able to assist other people so that they can go through their own transformations. You are a vessel that the divine is using. And as a vessel, you need to be sitting very comfortable in your own power, because sometimes people will come and trigger you. And these people will trigger you not because they're bad people, not because they're mean people, but because they're hurt. They need help, they need assistance. And because you are in your power, you are not triggered by someone's action. You can see the pain that that person is feeling, and you're able to send out, can you see, the love, the light towards the person, so that you can heal them. Not that you are doing the work for them, but at least that you are wanting and willing to assist them. Sometimes you just need someone else to be willing to see you, to be able to feel you, and to be able to heal you. And then you can then feel better to be able to come and sit in your own shadow and then do the things that you need to do. All right. So this message I know is like for really spiritually mature people, and that's okay, because sometimes we really need to hear not just love, relationships, you know, what are they thinking about me, what are they feeling about me, this, all the stuff has its place. But where we're going now, we need to be spiritually mature, not to care about what they feel about us, what they think about us, but to be comfortable in our own power, in our own sovereignty, that we are not questioning what someone else is doing, what they're feeling, because we're feeling whole, we're feeling powerful all by ourselves. Okay, so a lot of messages being channeled in for you. So this is an important reading that is here. I know that sometimes people want me to use lots of cards, but sometimes I feel that the reading is actually more powerful when there is just even just one card. But I have to get more cards because that's what you guys want. Okay, so we have another card on the table, and if time permits, we might get some tarot cards as well. So let's have a look to see the messages that are coming here. As I'm going to be channeling in these messages, I want to say to you that we have our candle magic ceremony that is going to be happening on the 19th of May. We are going to be working with the energies of the Taurus new moon. The Taurus new moon is all about manifesting. So we're doing our candle manifestation ceremonies. You know how I do. I team up with other people. I really bring the vibration up, dancing, chanting, singing, and then we say our prayers. It is a powerful, powerful ceremony, and we're getting good results and feedbacks from the ceremonies. So if you're wanting to plant your seeds of manifestation with me and my team, all you need to do is to go in the description box below and reserve your space on the 19th of May. It is the Taurus new moon. Then write your petition, send your petition to me to tell me what it is that you're praying for. And then on the day, me and my team will be coming together and we'll be doing the magic that we need to do. Okay? So back to this card that you are receiving. You're receiving the energies of the divine giving you that message about freedom. Okay? So the divine is saying to you, we spoke about, you know, the tarot readings that are very popular, that everyone loves. You know, sometimes they're tempting for me to do because the majority of people watch tarot readings, loves those types of readings. But what I'm saying to you, the divine is really saying that when we are wanting to grow spiritually, it is all about us and the energies that we bring to the table. It is never about anyone else. Okay, so we receive the energies about freedom. So the divine is saying that I want you to be free. I want you to be free, that you're not caring about who is gossiping about you, who is talking about you. Yes, it is painful, but now you're standing and sitting in your sovereignty, that no one, no external energies can come in and destabilize you, because you've done the work to stabilize yourself, to ground yourself. You've done the work to love on yourself and to not care what anyone has to say. And you're understanding, like I told you, that for some of you, you've been in relationships for a long, long time. Maybe you're even married. And there is that sense of your energies not aligning anymore, because you are doing the work to transcend. You are doing the work to heal. You are doing the spiritual work. You're doing this and that. But your partner might not be interested in that, or they are not doing the work that they need to do. So now you are not a vibrational match. So the divine is saying that as we are still in eclipse season, you just could be seeing that a lot of relationships are fading away. Okay, some of these are friendships that you've had for a long time, because now it is time to move on in peace. You are moving on to your peaceful new chapter. Now it is time to let go of people who don't vibe on the same level, people who don't find the same things that you find interesting. You cannot fake conversations anymore with people. They're wanting to talk about this and that, and you just like, I don't vibe with that anymore. But if we're talking about spirituality, if we're talking about growing, if we're talking about creating, if we're talking about interesting stuff about ourselves, growing and becoming powerful, then I am all about those conversations. But you're going to be seeing that you're not willing to gossip. You're not interested in talking about other people. If the conversation is not upbuilding or uplifting, you are just not going to be feeling comfortable in those circles, on those tables anymore. So the divine is saying that for some of you, you have outgrown some spaces. You've outgrown some relationships. You've outgrown some friendships. You have outgrown some situations. It is time for you to open up that door and to start exiting these things to find your freedom. So some of you, maybe you've already experienced. Actually, in the comment section, maybe you can let me know. You can let other people. Have you experienced like major breakups in friendships, in relationships? Is there just like frictions between you and some people? And now it is just becoming apparent that you are not a magnetic match anymore. You repel, you literally repel each other. You know, when you put a magnet of opposite forces and you try to make them come together, the more they try to come together, the more you feel that pushing away energy. So for some of you, you could have seen maybe as we were working through the eclipse season, you could have seen maybe relationships falling away, friendships falling away, situations falling away. The divine is saying, stop, keep on trying to fit in to places that you have outgrown. It doesn't mean that the other people are bad people. No, it just means that you have graduated. Why do you want to keep on staying in kindergarten when now you are able to move on to primary school? And why would you want to stay in primary school when now it is time to go to secondary school? And why do you want to keep on staying in secondary school when it is now time to go to university, graduate? So can you see that you start off as a spiritual baby? And that's okay. You are where you are. And you cannot carry on pulling other people to come to primary school with you when they still haven't mastered kindergarten. And this is when you start arguing. You say your alphabet like ABC. And like, no, you need to say your alphabet like phonics. A, B, and all that. And you're like, no, you don't need to do that anymore. You can just say the alphabet. You don't need your stabilizer wheels on anymore, you know? So other people are still needing their stabilizer wheels as they're learning to ride a bike. And you cannot force them to come and ride a two-wheel bike, because if they do, they're going to fall off and be in worse of situations than they were before. So it is time for you to take your stabilizers off and to go on your two-wheel bike and to go and cycle as fast as you can. And then what are you going to do? The people with their stabilizers still on, they're going to be watching you riding as fast as you can, having so much fun, maybe practicing to do a wheelie, whatever it is, tricks that you want to explore and experience. And now they're going to want to take off their stabilizers because they can see you having fun. But when you are telling them that they have to take off their stabilizers, they're going to fight you. You're going to repel each other. So you move forward and you inspire other people to move forward. You move forward and you inspire other people to move forward. This is how it's meant to be. You allow people to be where they need to be and you go where you need to go. So the divine is saying that for some of you, it is time for you to understand that you have graduated, especially if you're experiencing a lot of your friends not vibing with you, a lot of your family not vibing with you. The vibe is just off when you're around them. In fact, you feel your energies being drained. So that is an indicator that you have graduated and you are still trying to play small. You are still trying to be bound by whatever is binding you to those relationships. So the divine really wanted to use this reading to channel in some important messages, because this message is all about you. It's all about freedom. It's all about your journey and where you are going. And it's all about you understanding that you cannot take other people with you. You cannot force other people to go on a journey that they are not ready to go on. Okay. Let me look at the time and see what we are doing. 19 minutes. All right. Well, beloved, I'm going to cut this reading here. Thank you so much for... Let's get one tarot card then. I know you'll be upset if we don't get a tarot card. Okay. There you go. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. The divine is asking you, where are you stealing from yourself? By playing small, by staying in situations that are full of drama, by staying in situations where you don't belong. The Seven of Swords is about deception, it's about theft. So the divine is saying that you could be deceiving yourself by wanting to stay in relationships, friendships, when you can just leave everything behind and go on your own journey. So this is a really powerful message that you needed to hear. Again, if you're needing to be part of the new moon ceremony on the 19th of May, everything is in the description box below. Thank you so much for listening to this reading, and it is a goodbye from me.